Ma'at Hotep. I am Satra Nitert Kefa Abe Menuk Ma'at. This video is titled, Who is Kefa? This video is being done because it was time for y'all to know a little bit about me, to understand my way of life, the journey that I'm on, the systems that I'm a part of, because everybody is a part of some level of system, whether it's coming from the systems of today or the systems of yesterday, that guides us and strengthens us along the way. But like I said, it's just a brief description of who I am. Again, my name is Kefa Abe Menuk Ma'at, which means one who is firmly living truth and divine law. It is an ancient Egyptian or Kemetic name that was given to me over 10 years ago when I was seeking out truth and found it in the Uset Society. I did not embrace that name at first because I was afraid of what people were going to do and how they were going to react with a name such as that is not always commonly heard of in the circle of people that I was around. And I was correct on that, though I should not have allowed that to dictate my choices in life. I had a hard enough time growing up with my birth name Tiba, which means great one in Swahili, and people having either a hard time pronouncing that name, or people just making fun of my name, fun of my name, just like they did my name of Kefa. But then, the older I've gotten and grown from that and having a better understanding of things, is seeing that people who do that, people who make fun of names such as that, or any names that we can't understand, whether they're ancient Egyptian or Kemetic names, whether they be Hebrew names, or whether they be Ethiopian names, what they call African names and so on, or Nubian names, Asian names. It really doesn't, those things are not, it doesn't matter, because we are who we are. We are who we have become. We study what we study, and we take on and embrace what it is that we are to embrace. And there are going to be many people out here who will never understand that, who choose to not understand that, and because they don't understand, that means they have an ignorance and an immaturity and a fear of what they do not know. And so to know that and understand that, though they may not respect us, that we can respect them as a people and them as a creation of the One Most High, and just let that be, and do not allow that to affect our being, and to keep moving forward in who we are. Who is Kefa? Kefa is many things. I live in spirituality. I have found much oneness and likeness and truth and understanding of spirituality, and I have found to be now risen to be spiritually conscious, and have found the side of intellectuality as to understanding the information of things that are out here, not quite just being a book study, but also to have an understanding of life, and to go through life and experience and understand the interrelationships of things, and to see how they connected and why they have come about to be in the manner that they are. And that is that having that respect and actual living of Ma'at, because she is not just about the divine law and the divine truth and balance and peace and all those things and divine love, but she also is about the connections and the order of things, as in the interrelationships of how one thing connects to the next, and so on, and helps you understand why you are experiencing the things that you're experiencing in the manner that you are. I am a student of spirituality, a student of life, a student of living. I am a student of Shechem, Shechem, Ra, Unifer, Amen. I am currently in the Meduna Terra Volume 4 in the guiding of initiation to becoming User. And to know what it means to becoming User is the same as like to become a Buddha, to become the Christ. And anybody who has put aside and have chosen to become a vessel to be for the One Most High to use you so that it may be able to walk on this realm and to do what it is that it is to do and to experience things. So we are in need of the One Most High, just as the One Most High is in need of us. And to be User is to be a woman with all things, to not be affected by our emotions and dictated by our emotions, by the things that come into our lives, and to not allow the situations in life to affect us in such a way that we are going to react out of negativity, react out of emotions and so on, but to see and to know through the divine wisdom of the One Most High that how we need to go about doing things, and that is throughout the principle of Tehuti. And it is that becoming of User is truly becoming the God man or the God woman that you are meant to be, that you are spiritually ordained to be. And it takes a very unique and special person, and anybody could be that person, to take on this task. And that is to truly want that connection, to have that connection and earn that connection to the One Most High. Just because you are created by the One Most High does not mean that you have that connection, because if your body is not being cleared out, if you're not being cleared out spiritually, if you're not being cleared out physically through the health, their diet of the food that you eat, eating the meats and so on, drinking the alcohol, smoking, doing drugs and all these different things, all these things disconnect you from the One Most High, and a lot of people don't understand that. Who is Kefa? I am also not only a spiritual guide, I am also a friend. I'm also a mother to many. I have 3 of my own children, my 3 young boys, kings, my niteres, who are many times my teacher and I am the student, and then of course many times I am the teacher and they're the student. We have helped each other so much throughout their time, that their time here on this earth, which has not been that long, and my time, even that though it's been longer than theirs, it truly haven't been that long either. And I know that without them, I just truly would not be who I am today. I can't say that there's things that they don't do that doesn't bother me at times. I'm a parent, and at this time these things do affect me, and just like there's things that I do that affect my children. But you know, we are each other's students, we are each other's teachers. You know, I have found to be the friend, the muse, the spark to help bring light, shed that light, and to bring them back into that darkness of that birthplace, so that they can be able to go through the processes of life and taking the time of meditation into themselves, so they can remember who they are, just as you said, remembered User, so that she can be able to become who she was to become. Who is Kefa? I'm also a very fun person, very energetic, love to spend time with friends, to be close to friends. I spend a lot of time with my children here, my mother and my aunt, and I find myself to be a very blessed and unique woman, where I have been connected spiritually to my spiritual family, and I have found my sisters, I have found my brothers, I have found my father, I have found my mother, I have found people who are very close to me. And a lot of people don't understand that there's a difference between your physical families, which we are born into, and in our spiritual families, who we were created with. I've also been very blessed and fortunate to come across my spiritual twin as well. And not many people are that lucky or fortunate to come across that and to know who they are, and to be in direct connection and relation with them at all times. And that's a very beautiful thing. Like I said, I'm a very silly person. I enjoy myself if I can. I like to go out, and I like to just be myself and be free. And I'm truly one of these people who they say will stop the car and stop on the side of the road and smell the roses. I'm one of these people who will stop and take pictures of the beautiful landscapes, the skyscapes, or the waterscapes that are just natural creations of the One Most High. I do photography on the side. I used to be a pretty good singer, I would say. I've been in many choirs when I was in school growing up, and I still sing now, but I'm not nearly like how I used to be. I love to play board games, and I love to play card games, especially with my mom, and who cheats. But you know, I love playing games with my family. I want to learn how to go fishing and do things like that. There are many things that I just love to do, so I don't want people to think that I'm just serious all the time. I do have a very fun side of myself, and I hope that one day there are people that have a chance to get to know that side of me. But I do have that other serious side, like creating the Awakening of the Black Community movement, where it is to awaken our people, to help them to see and to remember who they are, so they can be able to remove themselves and free themselves of the captivity that the environment that we were placed in, but the environment that we have now allowed ourselves to accept, and that we keep our own selves into this captivity, into this jail cell. There are many of our people who are in a mental jail cell, and many of us who are in a physical and mental jail cell, which takes a lot for us to be able to get through and to get out of. And physical jail cells could be the institutions that the people, the so-called people in power, that we have given authority over us to have authority over us. That there's those type of jail cells, and then there's also our jail cells that we have mentally. And a lot of people's home environments are really like their jail cells. We feel captive in that, and we feel free and can't breathe in those environments. And trust me, I've been in those many a time, so I know what that's like. I also have a business that I'm starting. It's called Unk Entertainments. It is do special themed events where people will come to the events that I create, or I can create special events for them. Like the upcoming event that I'm working on now is about to do a themed event on Kemet, and for people to truly experience and know what that means, what Kemet was about. So to have the decorations and certain types of music being played, people wearing certain outfits and decor will be there. Beautiful things that you will see there, and I cannot wait to show that and express that to many of the people. I also have another nonprofit organization that I'm starting on, because the Awakening the Black Community Movement is a nonprofit, as well as having a nonprofit that's for children. It's called Tevas Inc., and it is to help teach our young children through the volunteers of many beautiful and intelligent black beings, but people who think people wouldn't even think twice about, not about harming people who have degrees and so on. Because just because you have a man-made degree of all these years that you put in doesn't mean that you know anything at all. You know a lot about books doesn't mean you know a lot about life. And so this is to teach our young children, our young black children, our youth, on how their history and understanding who they are, understanding etiquette and how to respond and act when you're out in public places, and how to truly to show yourself and present yourself as a young goddess and a young god, and to continue to represent our people in a better manner than what we have, what we have been, what y'all have been. There's little to know about me. There's a lot to know about me. One thing that you will know, that I truly live and stand on my Ma'at career at all times. My life is about speaking truth, and that is what my name is about. That is what the clan of Ma'at that I'm in is about. And to understanding that I will not speak on things that I do not know as to be true. And if I do speak on anything, then I'm coming out of my emotions, and that's not fair to you. And I cannot assist you and help you if I'm speaking out of my emotions. And I know there are many people who there's some people who don't like me because they want me to hate, they want me to dislike and feel negative and certain things about white people or so on, or speaking on religions and how that affects people and so on. I speak truth. And if that truth is about how wrong white people are, then I'll speak on that. If it's about truth and how wrong our own people are, I'm going to speak on that. If there's truth about the negative vibrations and information that has been given in history or people's religions and so on, then I will speak on that. And truth is a healing agent, and it's going to hurt some people, and the only way that you can be able to put the ointment on to heal them is that you're going to have to touch them, and some people are going to scream and say ow. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to guide and to strengthen and bring peace and balance back into our people, along with many other beautiful, highly spiritual, intellectual beings that are here. But I wanted to give just a brief synopsis of who I am and what my purpose is and what I'm here to do. And this is what I am. I am Kefa Abe Manuk Ma'at, and I'm here to bring that truth to you and to be able to hopefully enlighten you and to bring life back into you and spark that spirit of the One Most High within you. So I thank you for watching my video, being a part of it, and I hope that this is helpful, and I hope to be able to bring more videos and be able to actually get the lectures that are coming in so that everybody could be a part of that, and they're coming across the event that's about to come up for the Awakening of the Black Common Unity Movement. Twatu, which means thank you. Hope to see you again. Hotep.